Huh?
Very few.
Very few, yeah.
Why does Apple make
but it's just, to me, that those are the questions that come up in my brain. It's like, man, I'm pushing for this, but how much am I trying to integrate and actually do life with these other individuals and these people so that they can have that exposure? Not to say that I have to intentionally be like, oh, let's dress up and go out here and hang out with these group of people, but we enjoy going out. And sometimes I think we just say, man, the race issue, and we just fall back into our own culture. So actually putting ourselves and going to those different places.
But
Yeah, I think.
okay, I was gonna say, one of the things that I feel about what you were saying, and I know Mark is gonna agree with me. I believe he's gonna agree with me on this. A lot of times, I know I did. A lot of times people will, and I've heard this before, but a lot of times people will meet a person of another race, and they be like, "Oh, he's a good one.
Yeah.
He's the good one."
Yeah.
It's the other ones I'm talking about.
Right.
So you're not necessarily representing the whole race. You're representing yourself. Because
You represent the race if you're wrong.
Let me finish. Yes, but if you do wrong, then they say, oh, you're just like all the other ones. So it's one of those things where I feel like you have to build that relationship with them, like you're saying, but you also have to invite them out to mingle and meet different people outside of just you, but the people that you're around, or people that looks like you, so they can understand more that it's not just you. But it's also hard to destroy the subconscious part of them, because they always, I mean, it's one of those things to where, like the Spike Lee joint, Do the Right Thing, the pizza. I'm guessing a lot of people haven't seen it. It includes black people too, because y'all so the pizza owner who is set up in the neighborhood, he always defended and he was nice to the people and very nice all around. But when it popped off, when it got heated, when it got on the edge, the racism popped out. It was inner. It was deep. He even dang near loved a black woman that came to the neighborhood all the time. He thought she was beautiful. Oh, he for sure did. But when it popped off, he went to the nigger word. He went there to the y'all. He went to that place. But that was subconscious. It was deep and embedded from things he's taught. And it's about trying to figure out how to break that, which is the hardest thing to do.
Well, I think you raise a good point for us to tackle in our context in the city. Is that so? I grew up in small towns in East Texas, and we had to go. We being white people and black people mostly. That's pretty much all that was there. Is we had to go to the same school, the same post office, the same everything, the same Walmart. We're competing for the same parking space. Everything. So what it does is it sort of rubs, like it just brings it to the surface more often. Whereas here, you can live out in South Lake, and you think you're not a racist.
Yeah.
Why? Because a black person didn't just cut in front of you in line at Walmart, because your kids didn't get in a fight at school with someone who's African American. You didn't have to deal with those things. And so for us, I think it's important to, in providing solutions, is identifying the different forms of racism, right? It's not all just rebel flag, Mississippi, I hate you because you're a different skin color than me. If we just define racism in those terms,